Jeff Bezos has been a public figure since the mid-1990s when he founded Amazon as an online books retailer store. Amazon has grown to become the world's largest online retail store, selling everything from household items to books and many more. Bezos is currently a world-renowned business leader and one of the most wealthiest people globally. Though Jeff Bezos has been in the spotlight for over 20 years, what we have seen about him is simplified and a repetitive character. Initiative, rich, a goofy laugh, and bald. But many interesting facts about him are rarely discussed, and you probably did not know about them. Today's video will discuss the interesting facts about Jeff Bezos. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Here are the interesting facts about Jeff Bezos. His mother gave birth to him when she was a teenager. Bezos' mother, Jacqueline Giles Jorgensen, was in junior high school and barely 17 years old when she gave birth to him in 1964. School administrators told her that she would not be permitted to complete her high school education there. After returning to school under strict conditions, she graduated and later divorced Ted Jorgensen, Bezos' biological father, after less than 1 year in marriage. At the time, Jeff Bezos was just over 1 year old. She worked as a secretary and struggled to make ends meet. In her determination to make her and her son's life better, she enrolled in college classes. Her professors allowed her to bring the little Bezos along. While there, she met her future husband, Mike Bezos, who stepped in as his father and gave him his last name. His biological father was a unicyclist. Bezos did not know his biological dad, John Jorgensen, who was a circus performer and a high-wire unicyclist. He died at the age of 71 on March 16, 2015. Bezos was curious about how things work as a child. When he was a toddler, Jeff Bezos felt he was too old to sleep in a crib and managed to dismantle it using a screwdriver. He wanted to learn how things worked and created inventions for fun, especially those with technological and scientific bents. He created an alarm to deter his younger friends from getting into his room. He transformed his garage into a lab for his inventions by the time he was entering high school. Bezos and his girlfriend worked on the camp and charged the attendees $600 per person. Bezos worked at McDonald's for a summer before starting the camp. Besides being business-orientated, Bezos was an outstanding student too. He was part of a science training program from the University of Florida and achieved academic excellence recognition from the Miami Herald. He worked on Wall Street in the 1990s. Bezos worked on Wall Street, New York at several financial firms, including D.E. Shaw and Fattel, after graduating with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering from Princeton University. By 1990, he became the youngest vice president of D.E. Shaw. He left the firm 4 years later to launch his online bookstore. He founded Amazon in his garage. Bezos and a few employees started building software for his website in his garage after launching a prototype and asking 300 friends to test it. Since the space was small, he held meetings at a local Barnes & Noble. The team later expanded its operations and moved to a 2-bedroomed house. Mackenzie Bezos, his former wife, played a significant role in founding Amazon during its early years. She received 25% of the couple's share in Amazon, worth about $38 billion after their divorce in 2019. He wanted to name the company Cadabra instead of Amazon. Jeff Bezos initially wanted a more magical-sounding name for his company, but Todd Tarbert, Amazon's first lawyer, warned against doing so. Tarbert felt that the name Cadabra sounded like cadaver, especially on the phone. Eventually, he chose Amazon, named after the Amazon River, because he was building the largest online bookstore in the world. Jeff Bezos has survived a helicopter crash. While on board a helicopter crash with his attorney, pilot and guide, Bezos was involved in a serious crash in West Texas in 2003. A strong wind blew the Aerospatiale Gazelle helicopter off its course, causing the crash. The chopper landed upside down in a creek, and water partially filled it. Bezos and the pilot escaped with minor injuries, but the attorney suffered a broken vertebra. He would later tell Fast Company to avoid helicopters if possible, because they are not as reliable as a fixed-wing aircraft. He played a role in Star Trek Beyond. Jeff Bezos played a cameo role as an alien in 2016, and he made an impression on the set by arriving with 3 limousines and 9 bodyguards. He said it was super fun and a bucket list item. Bezos had begged Paramount to let him be in a Star Trek movie. Bezos owns the Washington Post. Jeff Bezos acquired the newspaper for $250 million in 2013. He's worth over $25 billion at the time, and the newspaper's shares rose by 5.5% in after-hours trading. Under his ownership, the once struggling newspaper started making profits. He owns a rocket ship company. Jeff Bezos owns Blue Origin, his privately funded rocket ship company, headquartered in Kent, Washington, his home state. He founded the Suborbital Spaceflight Services Company, an aerospace manufacturer, in 2000. Blue Origin believes that we must go to space and tap its unlimited energy and resources to preserve the Earth. Bezos and 3 companions used his rocket ship, New Shepard, to successfully travel to the edge of space on June 20th, 2021. Though they went to space in just a few minutes in space, the rocket ship's large windows offered stunning views of the Earth. He became a self-made million at 35 in 1999. Bezos first registered on Forbes' list of billionaires in 1999. At the time, Amazon's headquarters was on the same street as an adult film store and pawn shop. He was the first person to be worth over $200 billion. Bezos set a new record as the first to accumulate over $200 billion in August 2020. At the time, the Amazon founder and CEO was worth $204.6 billion and nearly $90 billion more than Bill Gates, who was the world's second richest person. He possesses one of the most pricey mansions in California. Bezos broke California's record in February 2020 when he bought the Warner estate for a whopping $165 million. It was the most expensive home sale in the state's history at the time. The estate was built by Jack Warner, Warner Bros. Co-founder, in 1937. The massive Georgian-style mansion spans 13,600 square feet and has 8 bedrooms. The 8-acre property has 2 guest houses as well. What do you think is the most interesting fact about Jeff Bezos? Leave your comment below. Please like the video and subscribe for more.